Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. We are here today to update you on the future development on Osu Alata matters. Our intention to hold this press conference this morning has not just been necessitated by development since our interaction before the Homowo Festival, but also correct the erroneous statement being put out there by miscreants and followers of the distilled Osu Alata Manche. It is one calculated to throw dust into the public eyes and cover up their heinous crime perpetrated during the recent Homowo Festival at Osu Alata Stool House. That is invasion of Osu Alata Stool House by armed supporters of the Stool Manche under police protection. We put it on record here and now that in spite of court injunction or orders and meeting with the security agencies, including one with the regional police commander, where they were reminded of a court injunction from entering the stool house of Osu Alata. Followers of Mr. Solomon Odate Wellington defiled both orders of the regional police commander and the court, entered the house and beat up any and everyone in sight, including the elderly. Inhabitants there were subjected to fear and terror. The miscreants totally destroyed everything in sight in their invasion. Chairs, food items, many other things, and even forcibly took people's phone and money. As if that was not enough, these armed invaders, some wearing masks to hide their identity, fired many live bullets into the stool house rapidly and succeeded in hitting an innocent victim in the head who had to undergo surgery to survive. There were many casualties as a result of this stampede. The regional police commander quickly came to the scene with his officers to inspect the extent of damage done that day. It will interest the public to know, and we put it on record, that all these were executed under the eyes and protection of two police officers who came with a gang. We assure the perpetrators we have the identity and documentary evidence of the whole incident, and they can never go scot-free. As we speak, the police is doing its own investigation, so we need not go any further to interfere with their job. We await the results of the investigation and assure the public of a full press conference soon on the barbaric incident. We state Mr. Solomon Odate Wellington has been effectively distilled by the same Jersey and Jersey chair that installed him, and therefore cannot hold himself as Osu Alata Manche. A new Osu Alata Manche ni Kwabena Bone the 6th is in place. No amount of intimidation can change that. On the issues of politics and politicians, we say having failed in all attempts to hold on to the stool, Mr. Solomon Odate has resorted to politicians for support. Presently, Many images emerging on social media show a well-known NDC and government appointee with him, perpetrating this lawlessness against the court order, thus confirming assertions of him using politicians and present government officials in an attempt to consolidate himself. Politics and traditional matters are poles apart. His bestowment is effective and binding. No amount of political interference can change that. The NDC party and the President John Mahama must call his appointees to order, such as have cost political parties and politicians their stay in power, and they must consider that. It is not surprising how these people can repackage and polish lies masterfully to deceive the people. That is their stock in trade. For a long time, they have attempted to link Ni Adumwa Osiahini to the bestowment of Mr. Solomon Odate Wellington and the installation of Ni Kwabena VI, both of Osu Alata. This is totally nonsense to say the least. Ni Adumwa Osiahini hail from Kinkanwe and has nothing to pick in Osu Alata. Their first attempt didn't wash. Once again, they have rebranded same old lies and have thrown it into the public domain. Ni Norte Adumwa the fourth Osiahini of Kinkanwe is not a member of the Ni Kwabena family, neither maternal nor paternal. He has no mandate in decision-making of the house. It is also known that at the time of the bestowment of Solomon Odate Wellington, former Osu Alata Manche, Ni Norte Adumwa IV Osiahini was not in Ghana. We state emphatically that Ni Norte Adumwa IV did not play any role, neither did he have any knowledge of the installation of Ni Kwabena VI. With King Kanwe being the head of the paramountcy, we are obliged to report happenings within the quarter to the paramountcy. Their allegations don't wash. Finally, ladies and gentlemen of the press, the Osu Alata Stool call on the general public to disregard these false claims and cautions against deliberate attempts to misrepresent the facts. We remain committed to upholding peace, unity, and due respect for Osu customs and tradition. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the press.